are still interesting for you guys, just, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Also, I want to say thank you so much for 600. You guys are so amazing. I've been getting a lot more support than I thought I would have. I never thought I would have even gotten this far, even though it's not that many, even though I'm still really small. It's still insane to me how far I've come. So, yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much. Every single one of you. I love you so much. You guys are amazing. I appreciate all of you. And thank you for watching too. One last thing I wanted to mention is my schedule lately and in the coming months. I think is going to be very busy. I have lots of schoolwork and real work that is coming up, so I just hope that I can have some sort of a consistent schedule throughout that time. I have been reducing my video, how do I say, my video, like how often I post lately, so it's gone from like a video every 2 days to every 3 days to now it's like every 4 days. I might have to reduce it down to like once a week. I think that's okay. I hope you guys are okay with that. At the worst, yeah, once every week, because things are starting to stack up over here. I'm starting to get really busy, unfortunately, though I do love this channel and I really want to continue, and you guys are amazing and I love you guys. So I want to provide you the best I can, even though I'm really busy. Anyways, without further ado, I think that's everything I wanted to talk about. But yeah, I'll go ahead and get into the video, and I hope you enjoy the random facts. Okay, the first fact is, there's very little evidence that the TSA has ever stopped a terrorist or found a real bomb. When tested, they failed to find fake weapons and bombs 95% of the time. Yikes. That's not good. Okay. Next, in the United States, each person owns an average of 7 pairs of blue jeans. Is that true? I feel like that's a lot. Like me personally, I only own 1 pair of blue jeans, and I bought that yesterday, so I don't know what y'all are doing. That's a lot of pairs of blue jeans. Okay, next. Whenever Charles Dickens was away from home, he would always realign the bed he was sleeping in to face northwards, as he felt that this fostered and unlocked his creativity. Next, the Shawn Mendes EP reached #1 on iTunes in 37 minutes. I'm not sure what that means. I don't really use iTunes. Since 1990, the United States has added more acres of forest than it has lost, with almost 20 million new acres of forest land added in the last 2 decades. Wow, I wonder how that happened. Was that like a natural thing, or like a thing that they wanted to do? I wonder. There is a liquid that you can breathe in That seems really weird. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It must have some sort of use, probably. I don't know. Okay, next. During a conversation, each speaker's turn averages 2 seconds, and the pause in between is only 200 milliseconds. That figure is nearly universal. That is so interesting, actually. Like, regardless of the language, we all kind of speak the same way, or we have like the same like speaking habits. That's so cool. Cold showers have more health benefits than hot or warm showers. These include improving circulation, stimulating weight loss, and easing depression. I know a lot of people like to have cold showers, but I think they're pretty cold in my opinion. I don't know about you, but cold showers, they're kind of cold, guys. They're kind of cold. I don't like them very much. Okay. Despite being landlocked, Mongolia has a navy consisting of 7 men and 1 ship. The Sukbadar, 3rd, stationed on Lake Kofskull. Wow, it's just 7 guys in a boat. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm guessing they're almost like a Coast Guard kind of thing. It's not really supposed to be anything crazy. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Okay. In Alabama, it is illegal to participate in shooting, hunting, gaming, card playing, or racing on Sundays. The fine ranges from $10 to $100. Wow, that's quite the strange law. Huh, okay. Yeah, sure. Okay, next. Originally, bumper cars were not supposed to hit each other. Drivers were actually supposed to avoid crashing in spite of chaotic driving. The first company to patent a bumper car was in 1920. I didn't realize bumper cars were such an old idea. 1920, that's insane. That is so old. Wow. I didn't realize. Okay, next. A woman was elected to the House of Representatives 4 years before women even won the right to vote. That's pretty interesting, actually. I don't know how that could happen, but yeah, I mean, I guess so, yeah. The full Bible has been translated into over 3,000 languages. Among those include fictional languages like Elvish, Klingon, and Na'vi. That's kind of amazing that they have translated it into fictional languages. I don't know how that is done, but good job, I guess. Okay. The voice of Stargazer in Mass Effect 3 was done by Buzz Aldrin. I've never played Mass Effect 3, but I think that's really interesting. Okay. The first 4th of July celebration was in 1777. Yeah, that would make sense. That checks out, yeah. Snakes and lizards both molt out their old skin as they grow. Investigators have come to the conclusion that dinosaurs may have also molted. Interesting. be very strange. Because, like, dinosaurs are so big, or, yeah, there are big dinosaurs, so they would be pretty big, like, skin molds. I don't know, yeah, maybe. Okay. Zebras have only one toe on each foot. I wonder why that is. One toe. Okay. I guess they don't really need toes. Like the way that they walk isn't really. They don't really need toes, but yeah. It's so great. My Google Chrome just crashed and everything is deleted. Oh my god. What is going on? Hold on. Okay. Alright. There, I just tapped on your head for a little bit. Where is it? Oh my gosh. What is going on? Okay. Humans have been performing dentistry since 7000 BC, which makes dentists one of the oldest professions. Wow. Okay, next. Originally, the Pokemon Vulpix was going to be called Foxfire. Okay. Next. Ancient Roman surgeons were trained to block out the screams of human pain. That's very morbid. That's insane. Wow. Okay. Okay. William Hung, made famous for his appearance on American Idol singing She Bangs, is a 73rd descendant of Confucius. How would you even know that you're a direct descendant of Confucius? Well, I guess there are ways to know, but still. Okay. Interesting. From 1937 to 1953, NBC's Today Show had a chimpanzee co-host named J. Fred Muggs. It is estimated he brought in the network around $100 million. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Bring a monkey on a show, make $100 million. Yep. Sounds pretty good. Okay. Because snow is composed of ice, it can be classified as a mineral. Water, however, does not fall under the same classification and is not a mineral. Of the 9,000 Blockbuster stores that existed in the early 1990s, only one remains. The last Blockbuster on Earth can be found in Bend, Oregon, USA. Okay. There is a geocache on the International Space Station placed in 2008. It has been visited 4 times by other astronauts. What is a geocache, by the way? I'm not really familiar with them. I know that they are like Easter eggs, like real life Easter eggs, but I don't really know all that much about them. I think they're kind of strange. I think they're cool. I think they're really cool, but I don't know anything about them. Okay. The Vatican had music that was forbidden to be copied and was only played twice a year. It was a secret for almost 150 years until a 14-year-old Mozart heard it and transcribed it from memory. Man was an actual prodigy. Yeah, he was insane. Anyway, Canada eats more macaroni and cheese than any other nation in the world. doesn't even have that huge of a population, like compared to other countries. That's so interesting. Next, Scotland wanted to replicate the Parthenon bigger and cheaper in 1826. It was never completed and is now nicknamed Scotland's Disgrace. That's kind of mean. Okay, a French general gave John Quincy Adams a pet alligator. Adams kept it in one of the White House bathtubs and enjoyed showing it off. People back then were different. They were, they were insane. Okay. In 1866, the United States purchased Alaska from Russia for $7.2 million by writing a check. That's how long ago the Alaska purchase was. Oh, I didn't realize. I thought we bought like Alaska more recently, but it was in 1866, which means that was during the Civil War. So we just bought Alaska during the Civil War. Okay. Wait, no, I'm wrong. Sorry. After the Civil War, like 1 year after. Wow. Okay. I didn't know. Interesting. Very nice. Okay. Though most think it is Italian, pepperoni is an American invention. The first use of the word dates back to 1919. I'm guessing it was made by Italian American immigrants or something like that. I can see it being like that. Though I don't know. I'm not super informed on that topic. Okay. The pumpkin is a member of the cucurbit family, which are gourds such as cucumbers and squashes. Okay. Any prime number higher than 3 when squared and subtracted by 1 will always turn out to be a multiple of 24. That is quite the coincidence. Okay, no, there has to be a reason for that. I don't know. When dogs are first born, they are completely blind and cannot hear anything. The first sense that they develop is the sense of touch. Okay. Next, margarita pizza uses tomato, mozzarella, and basil toppings to represent the Italian national flag. It was originally to honor the Queen of Italy in 1890. Okay, next, Sudan has more pyramids than any country, with 255. They outnumber the Egyptian pyramids by twice the amount. Okay, next, the money for the Statue of Liberty came from fundraising, from auctions, a lottery, and boxing matches in Europe and the US. The statue cost the French about $250,000, which today would be over $5.5 million. I guess it was quite nice of them to give that to us. Okay. Not all hamsters are small, although some hamsters are as small as 2 to 4 inches. The largest ones are approximately 13 inches long. Okay, what? How is that even possible? I have to search this up. I have to. There's no way I don't search this up. Large hamster. Wait, oh my god. size hamsters can get that big. Oh my god, they look so cute. If you have the chance, look it up. Look, large hamster. They're adorable. Oh my god, they're so cute. There's like a photo of this girl that's holding up like a large hamster, and it looks so funny. It looks so cute. Oh my god, it's like, it looks like a blush. Look it up, just look it up. It'll be worth it, I promise. Okay, next. The hand and footprints in front of the Chinese theater tradition started accidentally when silent film actress Norma Talmadge stepped on wet cement. Okay, snakes can help predict earthquakes. They can sense a coming earthquake from 75 miles away up to 5 days before it happens. How is that even possible? 5 days before? What? Okay. Alright. Soviet Russia needed lighthouses on their uninhabited northern coast. So they built automated lighthouses powered by small nuclear reactors. That is very Fallout. Small nuclear reactors powering lighthouses. Okay. I wonder if they're still there. I wonder if they still work. Anyway, animals yawn based on how large their brain is. Okay. The bigger the brain, the longer they will yawn. Is that like brain size relative to their body, or just like brain size in general? Like, I guess elephants would yawn the longest. I was thinking though, like whales, but I don't think whales yawn because there's no oxygen in the water. Like, there's no air under there, so they can't really yawn. Anyways, I'm gonna continue. Okay, before Apple bought Siri, it was originally going to be released as an app for Android. Interesting, I didn't know that they bought Siri. I thought they fully developed it, like, within the company, but yeah, it was an idea that they purchased. Okay, approximately 1 in every 2,000 babies already has a tooth when they are first born. Okay, the Young America Township in Minnesota has a population of less than 1,000 people, but has more than 20 zip codes. I wonder why that is. Maybe it's just really, like a really spaced out area. I don't know. I'm not very sure. Okay, the United States Department of Agriculture says the official definition of a sandwich is at least 35% cooked meat and no more than 50% bread. Okay, well, good to know. Does that mean, like, vegetarian sandwiches are not actually sandwiches? Anyway, whatever. Semantics. Okay, next. Nutella was invented during World War II. When an Italian pastry maker mixed hazelnuts into chocolate to extend his chocolate ration. Nice. Okay, next. The original name for Xbox was DirectX Box, designed to show how Microsoft's DirectX graphics could improve the console market. Huh. Okay. Next, in Switzerland, it is illegal to just own one guinea pig. This is because guinea pigs are social animals and they are considered victims of abuse if they are alone. I see. Yeah, no, in all seriousness, yes, don't get just one guinea pig. They need friends, okay? If you're going to get a guinea pig, they need friends. They need friends. You gotta get two at least. I used to have guinea pigs. I had two. I had two little guinea pigs. Okay, next. Walter Hunt, a man from America, invented the safety pin back in 1849. Yeah. Okay. Okay, the highest recorded fall without a parachute happened in 1972 at 33,333 feet. The victim was in the hospital for 16 months after the fall. I know that it's possible to survive falling without a parachute, but that's pretty crazy. I remember one story of some woman, I think, who landed on a haystack, like a bunch of hay, and lived. Though I don't imagine she had a very good time after she fell. Yeah. Okay. A mason in 1700s Jerusalem left his wooden ladder behind after doing some work on a church, and now it can't be removed without the agreement and permission of 6 different Christian leaders. I think I heard about this. There's like a famous wooden ladder, yeah, that can never, ever, ever be moved. Because in Jerusalem, there's so many rules and laws, and there's so many people that are invested into that area that they need permission from so many different people. And it's impossible to get them all to agree on the same thing. And so yeah, it's still there to this day. Though I think I remember something happened where someone stole the wooden ladder. So for a time it was just gone. But I'm pretty sure they put it back after a while. Yeah, if I remember correctly. I'm not 100% sure on that. Okay, next. Eminem's mother filed an $11 million defamation lawsuit against him because of his lyrics about her. She settled for $25,000 and $23,000 of that went to her lawyer. I didn't realize that they had a little family feud. Wow. Okay. Next. A woman faked her entire tragedy and the loss of her husband during the 9/11 attacks and became president of the Support Network in New York. That's kind of scummy, I'll be honest. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Okay, the Postal Service got its name based on the fact that they originally used USPS to send each other music tracks because of conflicting schedules. I'm not sure what that means. I'm not sure what that means. Okay. Alaska is the only state in the United States that can be typed on one row of a traditional English QWERTY keyboard. Oh yeah, I guess that's true. Okay. Alright. Michael Jackson's shiny glove was actually just a modified golf glove. Yeah. Okay, next. The spiked dog collar was invented by the ancient Greeks to protect intense. If you've ever seen them, it's like a collar with like really huge spikes on it. And the reason being is because when wolves attack dogs, they go for the neck. That's how wolves kill animals. They go for the neck of the animal. And so the thought process is that if you have like a spiked collar, the wolves will bite onto the spike and they're not gonna have a good time. So yeah, and it works. It really works. There are stories of like singular dogs fending off entire wolf packs because of that like collar that they have. Like it basically makes them invincible. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Mr. and Mrs. originated from using the words master and mistress. I don't know if I like that very much. That's really interesting. Okay. 1912 saw the last Olympic gold medals made entirely out of gold. Huh. I didn't realize they ever had that. Okay, next. Every 10 years, the human skeleton repairs and renews itself. Essentially, you have different bones now than you did 10 years ago. Wow. Okay, the first game to be played in space was StarCraft. Daniel Barry took it with him in 1999 on the Space Shuttle mission STS-96. I feel like that's a very appropriate game to play up there. That was one of the first games that I ever really played fully through. Why? I don't know. I liked playing StarCraft too. When I was in middle school and high school, I don't know. I played competitively, though I sucked. I took it seriously, but I sucked. Anyway, this is my little rant. Okay, next we have, Houston. Houston is the most diverse city in the United States. As of 2010, 44% are Latino, 26% are white, 23% are black, and 6% are Asian. Well, okay. Next is when water freezes to ice cubes, it will take up 9% more volume. That's why they float, by the way. And also, I think that also means that 9% of icebergs are above the water and 91% of the iceberg is below water. Yeah. Okay, next. Eating grapefruit can restrict the effects of 43 different kinds of medications. Oh, well, I did not know that. Okay. Dinosaurs would swallow large rocks, which stayed in their stomach to help churn and digest food. How do we even know that? That's interesting. I wonder how they figured that one out. Next, the word robot comes from the Czech robota. This translates to forced labor or work. Well, that's pretty, that's pretty straightforward. Wow, okay. During 1943, U.S. officials imposed a short-lived ban on sliced bread as a wartime conservation measure. It lasted less than months. I wonder if that's because of how unpopular it is. Or like, no, I mean like bread is so popular and like the band was really unpopular. Well, yeah. Okay, next. Abraham Lincoln loved cats. Yay. And once let one eat from the table during a formal White House dinner. Okay. The Canadian government is not sure when Canada became a sovereign state. Its Supreme Court ruled that sovereignty occurred sometime between 1919 and 1931. Oh, I did not realize it was that recent. Okay. Also, it's kind of funny that they don't even know. They don't even know their own birthday. They don't even know. Okay. On April 1st, 2005, NASA pulled an April Fool's prank, telling the world that they had found water on Mars. But isn't there actually water on Mars though? Like they have ice caps. Is that the same? Or do they mean like liquid water? Because they definitely have ice caps, but I don't know. Yeah. Okay. There. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. Japan is facing a ninja shortage. There is a high demand for ninja shows, but it is a dying tradition, and companies have trouble finding properly trained ninjas. Yeah, well, there you go. New Jersey had 4 governors in the span of 8 days. In early 2002, the shortest term of those was served by John Farmer, Jr. for 90 minutes. Okay, first off, there's a lot to unpack here. What? How is that even possible? How would you change governors 4 times in 8 days? That's crazy. And also, why is there a guy named John Farmer? John Farmer. That's like the most American name I've ever heard. I don't know, I'm sorry, but like you have to admit that's a pretty funny name. John Farmer. Okay, anyway. George Miller, the person who created Mad Max, is the same person who created Happy Feet. Well, looks like he has quite the variety of storytelling. Yeah. Okay. Surgeons who play video games at least 3 hours per week perform 27% faster and make 37% fewer errors. I am surprised. Okay, does it have something to do with like video games keep your brain active and so like you're trained to be a little bit better, a little smarter? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Well, it's official. Play games, guys. It's good for you. No, I'm just kidding. In moderation. Play games. Anyway. In Svalbard, a remote Norwegian island, it is illegal to die. Oh, okay, there's more information on that. Oh my god. Okay. This is because bodies are unable to be buried safely due to the permafrost on the ground. If you are about to die, they fly you back to mainland Norway to pass there. I see. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. I don't know why they would have to make it illegal though. Like, I don't know. Anyway, next. When when cellophane was invented in 1908. It was originally intended to be used to protect tablecloths from wine spills. I see, okay. A Dutch startup company has been able to start training wild crows so that they pick up cigarette butts and put them in bins for a peanut as a reward. Okay. I personally like the idea, but I feel like that's a bit not nice to the crows because I feel like they're gonna get a lot of health problems because cigarette butts, let's be real, they're not the safest thing to ingest. And they're definitely gonna like accidentally eat them sometimes, right? I don't know. All I'm saying is, I don't know if that's very nice to the crows. I think they might accidentally like get sick and stuff. I don't know if I like that. Okay, next. We feel hangry because it's harder for us to control our emotions when our brains are low on glucose. Okay, in the 1980s, the founder of Pringles, Frederick Barr, requested to be buried in a Pringles can. His children honored the request. I wonder if that means they cremated him and put his ashes into a Pringles can and then buried it, or if they made a really large Pringles can, like coffin. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, interesting, I guess. Okay, you can now get a headstone with a QR code. Oh my god. These are called living headstones. They show pages with photos, video biography, and comments from loved ones. Yeah, okay, I guess, but I feel like that's a little much, guys. Okay. I can see it being used, but I feel like it's very weird because, like, really, a QR code. Like, imagine dying and your headstone is just a QR code. I don't know. It feels weird to me. It feels kind of weird to me. No flame to anybody who does that, but like, I don't know. I don't know if I would do it. I don't think I would do that. Okay, while filming Dumb and Dumber, Jim Carrey had his crown temporarily removed. That chipped tooth is real and a result of a childhood fight. Okay. During the first live iPhone presentation, Steve Jobs had to frequently switch phones behind his desk. Otherwise, it would run out of RAM and crash. Oh, okay. Okay, next. The NYPD had a police officer follow Andre the Giant whenever he went out drinking. This was to make sure he didn't get drunk and fall on anyone. Oh. Okay. Wow, alright. Okay, the only window that opens on the presidential car is the driver's window to pay tolls. It also has no keyholes, and only the Secret Service knows how to open the doors. I also heard, okay, this is an for sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was a roll cage inside, or some kind of like reinforced roll cage or something like that. And lastly, oh, it's also completely watertight. So if it falls into water, it's like tight and can't, like it's fine, mostly. And finally, in the trunk of the car, there's like a huge like amount of like blood. That's the same blood type as the president that is currently serving. So if like the president is hurt in any way, they can transfer blood into his body, so he doesn't die from blood loss. I don't know why I know all that, but yeah, there you go. Fun fact. Okay, let's do one last fact. I will do, okay. Thomas Edison invented an electric pen in 1876 that was later adapted to become the first tattoo machine in 1891. Well, there you go. There you go. Alright, my voice isn't doing so well today. Hopefully you guys didn't notice too much, but I've kind of lost my voice. Not really, but kind of, and my throat kind of hurts. So if my voice sounds kind of weird today, I'm very sorry about that. Yeah. Other than that, I don't really know what else to say other than thank you so much for watching, you guys. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the facts, and let me know if these are too repetitive, like this type of video, like you're tired of this type of video. I would love to make more, but also I understand that I already have like 3 of these exact same video on my channel. So yeah, if you guys think they're too repetitive, just let me know. But yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing rest of your day. I will see you in the next